Shout out Bruce Gas, aka Toka too. You know I had to drop a track for my boy. Ha, yeah, been here rapping boys out here to the fake. On the hardest young nigga, I ain't signed to no label. Hey, Bruce Gas putting them fights on the tape. Calling that boxing since Kane versus Abel. Smoking so much gas, you would think that shit was fake. On the people's champion like Muhammad Ali. Shut up, Bruce Gas. One day we gon' meet. Yeah, we gon' blow it down. We gon' smoke another weed. Yeah, we gon' blow it down. Take a hit out the token too. Slipping hella shots. Feel like Tyson with the peak. Little guard by my side, but it hit just like the crew. Shut up, man. Check real shit. That's my fucking dude. We always cooking on the pan. Strapped to my side, I ain't talking about no sin. Bruce passed me the blunt, I'ma light it like a candle. Hey, non-stop bars, man, I always spit flames. Feel like Bruce Gas always got a different strain. Bitch, you ain't like me, you could never feel my pain. You win and you lose, well, this a fight game. Don't beat on the net and the shit won't change. Said that on the stream, gotta do it for the game. Said that on the stream, gotta do it for the check. I ain't undisputed. Yeah, hold on, I ain't undisputed, but I want all the straps.
All right. Here we go. We're on. Fights have already started. Salute, guys. Bruce Gas, Boxing Jazz, and more here with you on a fantastic, a lot of news today in boxing, but we got a great fight ahead of us. I don't know about you cats. Jose, salute, bro. Cool Breeze, man. Thank you so much for coming by. Daniel Berry always showing support, man. Justin James, De Niro, Spada, anybody else that comes in here on YouTube, Facebook, or what's the other one we're on? Twitch, I believe. I appreciate the viewership. I've got a tremendous in front of us right now, man. And I am Rip, the Bud Files. Peace, man. We Jahai Tucker. And then this is the opening card in the main event against Cedeno, Yuri Cedeno. Cedeno undefeated, 14-0 with one freaking draw. And Jahai Tucker, 16-1 with one draw. It's been a pretty decent fight as it started off, but I mean, I'll tell you, I can't wait for the main event. I've been waiting for this one. I'm so sick. It's been so played out. Everybody's got opinions, and you just like to repeat them and repeat them and repeat them. This is do or die time. Does Boots Ennis walk on water? We're all going to find that out in a little while. We got a few undercard fights to go, man. In fact, it looks like a pretty decent undercard. Emiliano Vargas against Bryce Mills. I never heard of Bryce Mills, but Emiliano Vargas, man, that's Fernando's son. Best out of the bunch, they say. Looking forward to seeing him. Ben Whitaker, another one. And Richard Popeye Rivera. I saw him at the weigh-in. He had the Popeye hat on, the pipe. I've seen him before. It's going to be interesting. Boots has the speed and experience, man. Yes, he does. Anything can happen, though. See, Boots has got a lot of fights, 38-0. But who has he fought, man? Really, it's like it's almost like he's been protected. We've seen him fight Karen twice. His fights are pretty one-sided. They're definitely not what they definitely don't get my blood boiling. But tonight, man, he's got an undefeated two-time champion, a two-time super welterweight champion in Xander Zayas. But Xander Zayas hasn't fought anybody either, so this is going to be definitely a proving ground for both fighters, man. I can't wait till it happens. I haven't smoked weed. I did do a couple of hits on a joint today, but I haven't smoked weed in about 2 weeks. I got this dry herb vaporizer, and then Thursday, I ordered these things on this site that I go to. The guy's name is Jay Grows, and he's a very high end, a small batch, a specialty cannabis dealer. And he sold me these distillate syringes. And this one's almost done. This stuff, you put it on I put it on the hand and lick it right up. Roland, what's happening, brother? And I'll tell you, I'm as high as this. This is like eating a 200 milligram edible. And this, I'll show you, I bought 4 of them. I gave one away today to a friend of mine. But I got the deal of the century on these suckers. I got 2 full ones left in here. They come in a zip tight bag, and they're distillate. Never tried them before until Thursday. Distillate syringes, and they got the cannabis oil in there. It's like 90%. It's already decarbonized, so you can consume it. And whoa, unbelievable, man! It's like, but Jose, it's only a freaking cannabis buzz. It doesn't get you that high. If you're an experienced smoker and you smoke the high grade stuff, this is like right in line with it. It's a cannabis high. I mean, you're not going to go out and do damage to anyone or break up with your spouse or beat anybody up. I mean, it's a great way to smoke. And this dry herb vape, I got it charging up because I actually forgot about it. I was so stoned on this stuff, and I said, "Oh shit, I got to get that charged up for the fights tonight." Because man, this dry herb vape is definitely the way to go. I was getting clogged up, congested. De Niro, bro, 6'1" Turkett. What does that mean? Exactly, Jose. And I don't know. I haven't gone straight to sleep. I did a little bit of a nod this afternoon, but we're getting ready. Where are we at for this fight? We're in freaking New York City. We're at the Barclay. This could be maybe some action going on in the stands. I remember going to when I saw Roberto Duran and Sugar Ray Leonard. It was at a closed circuit theater event, and man, I'll tell you, there was some tension in the room. The blacks and the Puerto Ricans, the Spanish. There was a lot of tension in the room, and it was shown in 2 sites in my state. And the one I went to at the Park Center in Cranston, it didn't lose the transmission, but it kept going in and out. But the one in downtown Providence at the Strand, the transmission went out. There was a riot there. I mean, it made the news. They had tear gas. It was crazy. But let's not hope anything like that happens tonight. But I mean, you get in these close quarters, and we're in a violent sport. Emotions run high, even in this fight tonight, man. And you got the Puerto Ricans, and man, you got the Philadelphians coming in for boots Ennis. I mean, there could be some fights in the stands. We don't know. We're watching this undercard, the first fight of the main event card. Jahai Tucker, Yuri Sedino. It's a pretty good match, man. It looks like Tucker's been throwing a harder punch. I haven't been able to pay much of attention to it because I was setting the show up, but now I'm kicked back. I'm on the couch. Let's see this action. Tucker's in the dark trunks. Tucker looks like he's going upstairs, going heavy. Sedano standing straight up. Referee breaks him up. He's warning Sedano about clinching. How about that crazy heavyweight division today, man? That's insane. We know that Usyk says he retired. I mean, it's not like you have to write a letter of resignation. You don't have to give it to your boss, give him 2 weeks notice. You say you're retired, for all intents and purposes, you're retired. So it just simultaneously, the WBC awards Caballero the title, which is I mean, they should have at least the 2 top contenders go for it. Caballero. Look at the way fighters have won titles in the past, man. Ali, the Rumble in the Jungle. I mean, Joe Louis beat Braddock. I mean, How did you win your title? Ali, I beat Sonny Liston. I was a 16-1 underdog. Buster Douglas, how'd you win your title? An amazing upset in Tokyo, Japan. George Foreman, how'd you win your title? I was the oldest man. I knocked out Michael Mora. AJ Caballero, how'd you win your title? I got a phone call from Jose Suleiman telling me I was the champ. I mean, that's really not the way to win a title. We see it so much in boxing today. The WBA, who knows what they're going to do? Viewers stream bulk. All viewers stream bulk. I guess you guys can't see it. Somebody from Twitch put something in there. Yeah, they're gonna call him an email champ. You know, I mean, it's the way it is. It's I don't know. In my opinion, they should have had a box off. Somebody like Frank Sanchez coming off a win. Well, they already did fight. What am I saying? He already beat Frank Sanchez. What am I saying here? Yes, he did beat Frank Sanchez. But just awarding a prestigious title like that. And Gassiev, he's the WBA regular champ. That was the transmission from StreamYard just broke down for a second. But they are, is this fight, I guess they are between rounds here. Bing Bang Zhang. Yes, I mean, there's quite a few heavyweights that are worthy of going for that now. The fight coming up with Moses Atuma and the big Eastern European man. What's his name? Somebody help me. You get this old, you forget names. I'll think about it. Herjavec and Moses Atuma. Could that be for the vacant WBA super middleweight title? I mean, they've done crazier. Super heavyweight title, the super belt. They've done crazier things than that. So, yeah, they could do that. I mean, there's one of the things that's going to be interesting because I think Usyk was holding up the title. Nobody wanted to fight each other because if they lost, they'd be out of the Usyk sweepstakes. Now Usyk says he's retired. He's going to go his own way. He's going to have like Benavidez maybe a rematch with Van Herden, man, the dude, the MMA dude. But yeah, Ajit beat Zhang already. But still, man, you know, there were other fighters out there that he hasn't beaten, and you can award him the belt, but Ken Norton. Ken Norton was awarded the WBC belt. He lost it to Larry Holmes in his first defense. Is he going to be a champ like that? Or is he going to go out and clean up the division? See, I don't know, but now these guys aren't afraid to fight each other because there's something at stake. You're not going to be losing the Usyk fight because Usyk, Lord knows what he's going to do next. Hey, BVO, my man. How we doing, brother? And Zhilei Zhang, I think Zhilei Zhang's pretty much over the hill. But guys like Joe Joyce got screwed. He's got another fight. He's scheduled to fight I think it's an up-and-coming undefeated European cat next month. But just let them all fight each other. Yeah, he was the WBC regular champ. The interim, I think the proper term is in the WBC. WBA's got the regular, WBC's got the interim. All those belts are crazy, man. They're like a stain on boxing. And Usyk's to the point where he just said, "To hell with it, man. You know, I'm the man, and I'm not going to fight any mandatories. I'm not going to bow to any of these organizations." And he earned the right to do that. And these other guys, they earn the right to fight each other and clean out the division. And let's see who's going to take it over now. Yeah, he got upgraded for sure. He got upgraded to the WBC full champ. And we're in the 8th round of this opening fight on the card. Notice on the ring, on the ropes, is OnlyFans, man. They're sponsored by OnlyFans. Let me see if my dry herb vape is charged up. I'll show you how that thing works. That's like an awesome little addition to my smoking. I haven't smoked my Toka 2. I mean, my pipe, the pipe that I lived on since 1974, my favorite bong, and I don't need it anymore. I use this dry herb vape, and you can tell it's just way healthier for you. The buzz is right there, and I'm not getting that combustion. Combustion is a killer, it really is. And I found out after 50 plus years of smoking, time to put the combustion away. Let me get this. Like, let's see, it's charged 76%. I got 76% battery life. That'll be enough. See, this is the device right here, the dry herb vape. First of all, we got to get some dry herb to vape it with. See, we got some jokers. We got some runts. We got some papaya punch. Papaya punch. That just sounds too good not to smoke. Let's pull out a butt of the papaya punch. Nice. Hey, check this. Check out the beauty of this. You can see that. Let's see if I can get that so you can see how nice these buds are. But anyway, I got to get a camera that's more focused for this fine stuff here. Usually it just focuses in, but anyway. Sorry to hear that, De Niro. Stuck in bed last couple of days with extreme leg weakness. Oh, dude, yeah, this heat's a killer, man. This heat's definitely a killer. I'm very fortunate living on the water here. I haven't had to use my air conditioner. But you know, everybody this year I see a lot of people getting sick, man. I see a lot of people are just, I guess it's a tough year. I'm seeing it all over the place. A good friend of mine came today, he's telling me the pain that he's in. I'm reading shit on Facebook, friends of mine. It's like it's a tough year. All I can do is just keep on walking, keep on moving, trying to eat the right stuff. Try to keep the weight under control. I mean, I went to the doctor. He told me that I had high cholesterol. I had to fine tune my diet. He said, switch your diet up, and we'll give you another reading in 12 weeks. Because he knows I'm pretty serious about what I do. Yeah, dehydration is no joke either, Jose. I just try to consume a ton of water. Keep it going down. Well, we got a nice, oh yeah, almost too much. They both look exhausted here, Roland, don't you think? See, this thing has a little bowl in it. In fact, it's still full from yesterday. It's a real small, maybe about a tenth of a gram of weed in there. See, it's a little glass bowl. It's got a screen in there. And you fill that up. Pack that with the weed. You don't want to pack it too much, but you pack it like that. It doesn't fall. See? And then you put this glass thing in the dry herb vape. You hit both sides, you turn it on, and there's a little convection oven in here. You got the countdown. It says 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then it's got a smiley face, and then you hit it. I got it preset for 383 degrees. And it cooks up like it does no flame, so it doesn't burn, but it cooks up like a convection oven. There's a little oven going on in there, and it tells you can see that a little little temperature gauge there keeps rising up. I don't know if you can see it clearly there, but anyway, it might be. Some people would think it's a pain in the ass. Me, I love it. I don't mind it at all. And just the way you taste the herb, it's like I said, like a baking. Picture baking that Thanksgiving turkey, just having a big thing on your freaking oven where you can just go and get all the vapor, the aroma of the turkey, and fireworks crazy around here, man. 4th of July in my town, people go nuts. 8-2 Tucker. Yeah, Tucker won this fight. It looked like he won it pretty easily. Well, I wasn't really paying super attention to it as we're closing in on main event time. Oh, you can taste the first hit, you taste the terps. It's like a fruity experience. And then as it heats up a little more, you get more of the vapes. But yeah, the score is, let's see if we can get the one judge has it 95-95. 97-93. 98-92. Jahai Tucker won a majority decision, and there were 3 belts on the line. It was a WBC silver, a freaking IBO Americas, and IBF Americas, and then WBA International. I mean, all these organizations get together to get their sanctioning fees in one fight. He looks like he's walking out of there with a undisputed 3 world championship belts. Hey, Polo, what's happening, dude? Puffing on I'm vaping some fucking killer weed. I got this distillate that I tasted, man. These crazy pre-fill syringes. Almost scary to when you talk about it, but totally on the stony side. I'm getting more blasted now, I think, than I ever have in years. But Jahil Tucker wins the first one, and let's see who we're going to have next, man. We're going to have Ben Whitaker. I think we are. I think Ben Whitaker will be in the next fight against Ricardo Rivera. And Ben Whitaker, up-and-coming young light heavyweight. They're saying great things about him. We want to see him in action. Hear those firecrackers out there? The town I live in goes nuts on the 4th of July. These people drive to the next state over, New Hampshire, a couple of states over. New Hampshire sells like major fireworks. I mean, fucking sticks of dynamite. I mean, it looks like Disneyland out here. Ben Whitaker is the favorite, no doubt about it. This is the undefeated, the Eddie Hearn's man. He's bringing him to America now to get a little more exposure. I think he could have got a title fight. Who was it who dropped out and he didn't step in? But anyway, Ben Whitaker's taking on. He's 11-0, 1 draw. Who do you have that draw against? Liam Cameron. He came back and he knocked out Cameron in the 2nd round. So he's avenged that one draw. And Richard Popeye Rivera, 27-2. This is for the WBC Silver Light Heavyweight title. All these crazy titles are going on in here. But Whitaker's happy that he's got a belt. And the middleweight division, man, the middleweight division isn't the strongest one in boxing. So there's a lot of possibilities. Anyone could be wearing belts. I think Laura's still got a belt. 60. Oh yeah, there's some going off tonight. Let me see if I can. Oh yeah, man. Let me show you some of these things. Let me see. Let me see if I can put this online and show you what's going on down here. This is what's going on. This is what's going on the Monhoe Bay right now. And I just saw some pretty amazing fireworks. We'll see if any other ones come up. We're between fights right now. But this thing just gives you some amazingly smooth hits. And you could, dry herb vaping. If anybody's never tried that, I definitely recommend. If you have a adverse reaction to smoking, if it congests you, well, look at the bugs flying around out there. They almost look like they're freaking from another planet. Some of these things. There we go. Look at those fireworks going off there. This isn't even July yet. This is already been up to the 4th of July. This is crazy. Crazy ass shit. Unbelievable fireworks action going on outside of the window tonight. Not bad at all. Oh, this is only 9:30. These cats are probably going doing this till midnight. But we will resume boxing. Like I stated earlier, we got a full card here with the fight that we all want to see coming up very, very shortly. 2 fights before it, though. We're going to see Emiliano Vargas, Bryce Wills, and before that, we're going to see Ben Whitaker and Richard Rivera. Hey, brother Gumbo, man, how we doing, man? Thanks for stopping by, bro. We got an amazing fight night tonight. I'm sure you're somewhere enjoying these fights. And I always appreciate you coming by, my OG brother from New Orleans, Louisiana. These dry vapes are where it's at, Mr. Gumbo. I know I'm getting old. I can't take the smoke anymore. And I purchased this dry flower vape. And I'll tell you, my brother, what a difference, man. The lungs thank me for it. It's kind of clean it out. And it's a little kind of a little loading thing. You get your tray of herb. And it's hot right now from just using it. You kind of let it, better off letting it cool down, but I ain't getting, oh, there's some more bombs going off. That sounded like a big one that just went off there. Yeah, they're in Whitaker's dressing room. That's gonna be the next bout on the card. And I mean the light heavyweight division. What do we got going on? Like, let's take a look at the light heavyweight division. We've got the Turbievs, the Bivals, the David Benavidez. The light heavyweight's a pretty hot division, man. You got some big names in there. And wow, look at it. Those fucking fireworks are going crazy out there. Let's see if we can see anything going on out there. Nah, it's more bangers than actual fireworks. Oh, Mr. Gumbo, brother. Much appreciated, man. Appreciate that. Thank you so much for the $10 super chat, brother. Much gratitude, my man. Much gratitude. Who do you got tonight, Mr. Gumbo? Are you going with the rational thinking and going with your head and betting on Boots Ennis? Or you're going with your heart and you're saying, hey, anything can happen. This is boxing. He's fighting an undefeated two-time champion. Anything can happen. That's why I love it. They're showing the Vargas family. Ferocious Fernando. I don't know if any of you cats remember Fernando Vargas, man. Great fights against Oscar De La Hoya, Tito Trinidad. He was a tough fighter. He fought too much, so he fought too great a talent too often. Kind of ruined his career. I think he did get a world title though. Didn't Vargas have that WBA super welterweight title? I believe he did, man. Yes, sir. The one thing about the fights here, they really drag them out. They do a lot of shit between fights. I noticed that card in Japan, it was like one fight after another. I hope he can pull it off too, man. I love the underdog. I hear you, brother. I hear you, man. I'm always with the underdog. It just kind of, how many fights can we think of where the underdog pulled an unbelievable upset? I mean, shit. There was a fight that happened. Oh, today's the 50th anniversary of that crazy Chuck Wepner and Andre the Giant boxing match at Shea Stadium. And they had on closed circuit TV, Ali fought Antonio Inoki. It was 1976 on this day, June 27th. 50 years. I see 50 years. I'm like, come on, it can't be 50 years, man. I remember it. I remember it well. But yeah, time has gone by. Those years, man, can't get those back. Yeah, I thought Jahai won too. Jahai looked, he was throwing more punches, more effective. He was onto the body. I didn't watch that whole fight like I wanted to. Like I'm going to be watching these next ones. Settled down in my comfortable chair. But yeah, Jahai won that fight. He can start making some noise in the middleweight division. See, this isn't smoke. It's like around your third hit, you start getting the more of the vapes. And another good thing about it doesn't stink up the joint doesn't stink up the place like a joint does. And you can just really, really taste the herb. I mean, really, I'm almost to a point where I don't give a fuck if I don't do another bong again. Joints are, there's some fireworks going on out there. Somebody's blasting some shit out there. Let's see if we can. What's going on? Why aren't I seeing that? Why aren't we seeing that? That's what's happening outside the window tonight. One of my buddies, he took his kids up to New Hampshire today. They spent $300 a piece, $600 on fireworks. Crazy. I don't know how much those individual ones cost, but those are some high grade ones. You can see them all over the bay. You can see them across the over on the left hand side, on the right hand side. There'll be a little lull, and then they'll go back on again. Here we go. Bring them down. Get ready for more boxing. See this dude, man? This dude, Richard Rivera. He's from Connecticut, which is only a short way from where I'm at now. And I was talking to John Scully about him yesterday. And Scully told me that he sparred with him before. He's a tough guy, but he's not in the class of Ben Whitaker, according to Scully. And Scully's one of the most knowledgeable cats I know in boxing. I mean, he's assistant trainer to Beterbiev. But the light heavyweight division, what is it looking like? We got Bivol, we got Bawatsi, Iman Kataev, the Canadian, Willie Hutchins. I mean, there's not a lot of big names at light heavyweight right now. Anthony Yard is still there. Whitaker's outside the top 10, but these are the kind of fights he needs. He's still a fighter. He's fighting on undercards. You can see there right now. He's fighting in front of real sparse arenas. Tonight he's on the main card, and people look forward to seeing him, man. Especially the Americans. The Americans want to check him out. He's a European fighter, English fighter, fights out of the UK. Just doing a little pad work right now, warming up, getting ready to head to the ring. Now, this dude that he's fighting, Rivera, he's 27-2. He's never been stopped. He's got 20 knockouts. You're going to see him. He's going to come to the ring with the Popeye hat on, the fight. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Jose Diaz knows. Popeye's looking a little stiff already back there. We saw him not long ago Roger Guerrero in Worcester at the Palladium. I'm not sure that's the fight we saw. But he's in the dressing room doing his last stretching, getting ready to be called out to the ring. Bombs are coming up again. They get another barrage. They go crazy down here, Jose. Whitaker's got more rounds. I guess Rivera's got more early round knockouts. Let's see. Now he's got 124 rounds. You know Rivera with 27-2 is going to have more rounds than Whitaker. Whitaker's only got freaking 56 rounds in his career. But he's the prospect. He's in here to shine. Yes, indeed. Here we go. The ringside walks. Is Ben Whitaker going to be the first guy to stop Richard Popeye Rivera? You got that gimmick, though. He's Popeye. Dry herb vaping. I definitely think it's going to be the next big thing. I had a dry herb vapor about 20 years ago. We had to plug it in. It was like you had to plug it in the wall, and it broke somehow. I never bothered getting it fixed. But it was the same principle. You don't burn it. You just kind of roast it. You cook it so it doesn't flame up, and you get the vapes on it. Cleanest way I've ever seen. Hey, brother Scotty, what's happening, my man? Salute, my brother. I'm hooked on this sucker, man. I go through a lot less weed with it. I used to go through a freaking box of Kleenex a week. I'd have so much congestion. Be spitting up all the time. This is has gotten me so less congested. I hear something going on out there. Somebody's got some kind of a motor going on. I don't know if you can hear that. It's like a just went off. But that's the once you finish your hit in here, you get about 5-6 hits. Oh, there goes those bombs again. See if I can bring it up and show you cats, man. These are like too funky not to watch. Look at them fucking fireworks that they're blasting off on the beach. They look like Disneyland out there. That's wild. Nice ones. I'm surprised I'm not hearing those big booms out of those. Very strange. There they go. I guess those big bursters are the ones that makes the noise. Hey, LT, what's happening, bro? I got fireworks going off like a motherfucker down here, man. Hey, Yankee Cow, bro, how we doing, man? Getting ready for the Ben Whitaker. Whenever I say Whitaker, I always think of pronounced Sweet Pea Whitaker. He's taking on this dude from Connecticut. They call him Popeye. Biggest chance of his life here. He's got a chance to upset an up-and-coming prospect. I don't know. He looks like he's got the freaking... Oh, my prediction, man. My heart goes to Xander, but my head says Boots is going to do it. But see, the thing is with Boots, man, he hasn't proven anything to me. You know, he's got to show me he can walk on water. You know, I talked to a lot of cats on different shows. I talked to a lot of people that he trains with, and they're telling me he's unbelievable in the gym. I've seen him go 30 rounds and not even take a sip of water. And man, he's got Boo Boo Andrade right now as his chief sparring partner. He's making Andrade look sick and da-da-da-da. Yeah, but I want to see this in the ring. I want to see what he does in a fight, man. We've seen him with Stanionis. We've seen him with Karen, Custodio Clayton, Delorme. Come on, I mean, these aren't fucking household names, not even in their own household. So let's see what he can do with even somebody like Xander Zayas. He hasn't fought anybody either. But man, oh man, get these guys together. Let's see a good fight. Let's see Boots shine. Let's see Zayas. Who knows, man? They could turn this into a trilogy, for Christ's sakes. Let's see some good action right now. I've been waiting for months for this fight. I'm so sick of hearing people talking about it. Every show you go to, they're just fucking repeating what's been said on the other shows and just going on and on and on. It's like, come on, man, get in the fucking ring and fight. Okay, here we go. Richard Popeye Rivera. I hope he knocks Whitaker on his ass. Where did Whitaker have like an amazing amateur career? Yeah, he did. I'm looking at it now. Hey, my sister Susanna from the Philippines. Always a pleasure to see you, my sister. Thank you so much for stopping by. Much love. Much love. Much love to those Filipinos, man. Great boxing fans out there. Let's get this bad boy blasted up here, get a few more hits, and get ready for the countdown. It's already 136 degrees. It pops up to 300. Oh, there goes those bombs again. Going off. So we take a quick gander over there and looks like they're doing a freaking grand finale over there, but I doubt it's really. Look at those fireworks, man. These guys are crazy. Here we go, man. Pretty standing straight up, man. These guys aren't wasting any time. They're already hitting each other full-fledged, man. They're moving forward. Whitaker's going forward. Rivera's on his back foot. Rivera comes off the ropes, trying to lead an overhand left. Ben Whitaker going down to the body, man, throwing that sharp overhand right, just missing. Rivera's got the hands up, shooting out his jab, not a lot of snap on it. Whitaker looks like he's trying to cut the ring off, lands a right cross, left jab. Whitaker doing some fancy work on his feet. Whitaker pumps 2 jabs. Whitaker going downstairs to the body. Rivera keeping his left hand really, really low. Looks like he's carrying a suitcase. Rivera looks like he's just kind of looking for an opening. And I would throw the overhand right. That left hand is so low. Oh. Rivera might have got a shot in there. Whitaker stumbled a little bit. I think he just kind of slipped. D-Bar One, how we doing, brother? I can keep this in the there we go. We'll keep that in the back there when the bombs go up. We'll give it the full screen. But we're last 15 seconds. Oh, Whitaker knocks him down. Overhand right. Rivera saying it was behind the head. It looked a little bit behind the head. Doing all right, my brother. Thank you for stopping by. End of the round. Whitaker wanted to go in for the kill. Oh, he's showing off, man. That's one thing about him, man. He's a fucking real show off, man. He's a hot dogger. I think he's gonna go out there and play with Rivera in the next round. Probably finish him off. Rivera's getting a little water. Who's his trainer? Is that Ben Davidson? Looks like him. Hey, what's that? What's that overhand right? Boom. See, it was kind of like slipped on the shoulder. Looked a little bit behind the head, but it was a knockdown nonetheless. Yeah, behind the head. Oh, from that angle, you could see it for sure. And those are the kind that screw you up for the rest of the fight. Here we go. We're in the second round. Oh, Whitaker dropped him. Whitaker looked like a check left hook. Rivera's in rough shape. He's walking on shaky knees, getting a mandatory 8 count. He's got a long way to go. Now referee stops it. Referee didn't want to see him take any more punishment. We don't even get 2 rounds out of Ben Whitaker. I mean, with a showing like that, if that doesn't demand taking on a champion or a top 5 contender, I don't know what does. He didn't show it. He showed us some sneaky power. Let's see that second. I mean, that first knockdown was clearly behind the head. But let's see what that second one was. Was it a right hand or a left hook? I think it was a check hook, but we'll see. Rivera's pissed off. He really doesn't want to really acknowledge him. He's pissed the fight was stopped. And it was kind of definitely prematurely stopped. Especially you've got somebody who's never been stopped before. You've got to give him the benefit of the doubt. He's in there with a top-notch prospect. Could have changed his whole life around. And now it's coulda, woulda, shoulda. I saw it, Sackley Bulb. Definitely a weak stoppage, man. Should have let this kid go out on his shield. Yep, it was. He caught him coming in with that left hook, and that was it, man. The ref saw something in his eyes. You all know, I like to see him fight. I'm a gladiator. I don't want to say fight to the death, but I don't. I hate premature stoppages. Ref looked in his eye. He got his hands up. He's looking right at the ref. It's like, what the fuck? Early stoppage. Let me do my supplements before I forget. It's already late. Usually I take them before this time, but time's been weird today. We pop our Osteo Biflex with the Turmac and the Boswala. We got our flaxseed oil. We got the silk protein for our memory enhancement and 1,000 milligrams of vitamin C for our tried and true antioxidant. Joshua taking on this kid Pranga. I guess he's an undefeated knockout artist nobody's ever heard of. So they can build up the Joshua Tyson Fury fight that nobody really gives a fuck about. Whitaker proved nothing to me. He was on a different level, and they're just not giving him any competition. The light heavyweight division is pretty weak. I do like Usyk retiring, though, man. It's going to free up a lot of those belts. We are going to see some really good fights in the heavyweight division. Fighters not going to be afraid to be left out of the Usyk sweepstakes anymore. Okay, what's the next fight on the card? Is the Emiliano Vargas and Bryce Mills. And let's see Emiliano Vargas. Fernando's son, he's what, 17-0 with 14 knockouts. I think he's been crying for a title fight, too. He wants tougher competition. He's in the super lightweight division, 140-pound division. Some good fighters in there, but he's not even ranked. But he's not even ranked in the top 20 in the BoxRec algorithm. He's ranked 23. We got, 140 is like super sizzling, man. Yeah, you got some hot names at 140, and they just have to get together. Today, Aram said that the Teofimo Lopez and Ryan Garcia is not signed yet. Big hurdles before that fight gets made. I thought it was like a done deal. Boom, left hook. That's what you call a check left hook. Boom. Beautiful, beautiful shot. Man, that referee though, I don't know what was up. He must have had some dough on freaking Whitaker. Early stoppage. That was definitely a premature stoppage. Hey, Stone Cold, what's happening, my bro? Thank you so much for stopping by. Let's see, what are they asking Whitaker? What he's going to do next? He's chirping. He says he's ready for a championship fight. Don't ask silly questions. Derek, what's happening, brother? Thank you so much for stopping by. We're getting closer and closer. The anticipation's out there. Well, get him a title fight next, Eddie. Light heavyweight division is wide open. Bivol the champ there, and Benavidez, right? That's the two guys that hold all the belts. Oh, bro, man, I got this stuff called Papaya Punch. Really good strain. I mean, it's the taste is unbelievable. It's a strong indica leading hybrid, and I'm smoking it right now with my dry herb vape. The latest. I've been doing this for 2 weeks now, and in that 2 week time period, I've maybe smoked 3 joints in 2 weeks. I've just been hitting on this thing. It's incredible. You don't smoke the weed. You dry herb, you bake it, and you inhale the fumes with this little device that I have. See, it comes with this little glass bowl here, and there's a little screen in here. Only about this maybe a 1.5 tenths of a gram. That's probably how much it goes in there. You don't put much. You pack your loose flour in there. And I spice mine up a lot with the concentrate, but I'm pretty blasted because I got these distillate cartridges. They're syringes. I bought them from this guy Jay Groves, one of my favorite craft dispensaries out there. He's always got high quality rosin. He's always got fucking all these exotic stuff. I bought a gram of RSO oil off him a few months ago, Rick Simpson oil, but he buys small batches, and I saw these fucking distillate syringes on there, and I bought 4 of them. They're only $10 a piece. They go for like $40 on most sites, and they got a gram of distillate in there. This one's down to maybe about 1/4 of a gram. I've used this since Thursday, and you get ripped on this. It's already decarbonized, so you can eat it. You can do it sublingually, or you can dab it. I tried mixing it with the weed, and it wasn't that great. So eating it or dabbing is the way to go. But this dry herb vape, another story in itself, Derek. I got it filled with that Papaya Punch right now. I turn it on. It's got a 10-second, 8 seconds actually till the oven starts to heat up. And then you got your little temperature gauge. It's set for 383, and you hit the button and you watch it rise. You watch the temperature rise. When you get to your decided temperature, you wait about a minute for it to vaporize, and you hit the fumes on it. It is so smooth. I'm breathing like a racehorse. I was clogged up, man. I'd have the mucus in me. I'd wake up in the morning. I'd be coughing and hacking. This is incredible, and it's not vaping like like you would have like a regular vape like this. These are cool, but It's got the liquid cartridge inside. This is a whole different ball game. I still like these fucking liquids. I got a couple of cartridges. I put them in here, man. You can't tell what this sucker is. It's in the pocket. You'd have to think twice. It might be a tobacco vape. Who knows? But anyway, this is a whole different beast. This dry flower vape is truly amazing, man. You can just taste the terps when you do that. It's indescribable. Almost sinfully delicious. Now we're getting ready for the Emiliano Vargas. Who's Emiliano taking on? What's this cat's name? Bryce Mills. I'm sorry, Bryce Mills. Let's see what Bryce Mills has done in his career. He's 24 years old. He's 22-1. He's got 9 knockouts. Let's see who he lost to. He lost way back in 2021. He lost to some cat named Ryan Pino, a split decision. Currently, Ryan Pino is an inactive welterweight who retired with a 17-7-2 record. Retired on a win too. And his victory over Bryce Wills back in 2021 at 144 pounds. And now Wills is 154 pounds. Moved up 2 weight classes. Yeah, that's the backyard rolling. Watch when the fireworks start going off, man. We're in that crazy 4th of July weekend. Oh, crumble cake. Is that a strain or is that? Yeah, I guess it is, man, because it sounds delicious. Crumble cake. I had a freaking chocolate muffin today. I shouldn't have had it, but man, I had one yesterday and one today. My wife went out and got them. She went down to the food pantry at the end of the month. You know, we got to eat, and they gave us these freaking muffins, and they were so fucking good. Boots by late stoppage. Chris, my brother, what's happening, my man? You're up late tonight, brother? Are you up early or up late? Can't sleep for a fight like this, you know? There was no fights from Europe today. No fights from the UK. Usually Saturday afternoon, you know, we got a full day of boxing, but this makes up for it. You know what was on today? King of the Ring, WWE, and they were doing it in Saudi, so it was on all afternoon. And the new champion is this guy named Sami Zayn. I mean, you know, you walk into a room and Sami Zayn looks like a bum. You got somebody like Brock Lesnar or even freaking Roman Reigns. They look like they kick your ass. This guy, Sami Zayn, he don't look like he's ever been in a real fight in his life. And he's the WWE champ now. Oh, boy, huh? Thank God for boxing. They'll be shooting those fireworks off in just a second, Roland. Those bastards down there, it's like Disneyland. They got these bombs. Maybe the cops went down there and told them you can't do it anymore. I was down there yesterday, man. The mains we got the co-main coming up next, and the main events after that. So I'm going to say probably 11 o'clock it should start. 11 o'clock my time. It's 10 past 10 right now. So this fight, if it goes the distance, they usually stretch it out till 11. But we're on the East Coast, and you got a crazy crowd in there. You know, you got a lot of Puerto Ricans, man. You got a lot of black people in there. There's a lot of room for a little bit of crowd fighting going on. So right now they have the hey, there's my man Mad Chad. this fight right here, and then the main event. And I don't think they're gonna do it like they do in Vegas and make it last till 1:30 in the morning because they don't want no trouble in New York, man. You know, New York's crazy right now. They got the World Cup there. They got all kind of nuts in the street, and having these crazy Puerto Ricans and these crazy fighters from Philly coming in here, they don't want no trouble. They want to get them on the subway, get them out of town, get things back to normal. Mad Chad, my new dry vape. This is my thing, brother. The true way to taste it. Jerron Boots Ennis, he was talking like he was the greatest thing. They started running names off to him. How about Boots Ennis? Easy. Xander, easy. Fandora, easy. He thinks very, very highly of himself. And now we're going to see if he walks on water, if he is God, if he is this second coming of Sugar Ray Leonard. This is all going to be shown to us in just a little while. That's why I'm excited. That's why I don't need any coffee. I don't need a fine line. I don't need no fucking. What is it they take now, man? What's that drug they take to stay awake? Supposed to give you clarity of the mind. I keep saying Ativan, but it's not Ativan. But anywho, we don't need none of that tonight. This has got its own energizing properties. And this Xander Zayas, he looks like he's on the scale. He looks a little bit special. He's 23 years old. He's got two title belts. He hasn't fought anybody. No, not a Fedra. The one that it's like the college drug. Everybody does it. They give it to kids with the ADHD. Adderall. There we go. Adderall. I knew it was in my head. You know, it's fucked up when you get old. You can't think of these things fast. They're in there. Like there's this guy I used to buy. This guy was an old wheeler and dealer. He worked for the mob. He had a boat. He used to go out and get lobsters. I used to buy these 2-pound, 3-pound lobsters off him. I bought one time. I know big stuff in one. It was so heavy, it bent the fucking oven rack I had. Boom, crashing down. Didn't get wrecked anywhere. It was that heavy. It was a 3-pounder. We stuffed it with all these culls that he gave us. But anyway, I'm trying to think of the guy's name today, and his name was Henry Medina, and I couldn't think of it. These guys knew him, and then they're looking at me like I'm retarded, and I think I kind of am. I just can't remember things anymore. Oh, this papaya punch is so pungent. Oh, I agree, Jose. Oh, we live in a pharmaceutical straitjacket. They just want to give you shit. I try to cut down my pharmaceuticals as much as possible. I told you, I got some high cholesterol, and he didn't. I said, Doc, do I need to take any meds for it, or you think I can maybe straighten it out? I'll eliminate the egg yolks. I'll go back on egg whites, and I'll stop doing desserts after dinner. And I've been really good too. I'm almost on a lot of fish in my diet now. But anyway, I hate being on all of these prescription drugs. Right now I'm on one for high blood pressure, a Tylenol, and I'm on one for Barrett's. It's called begins with an O. Apropia, or I'll think of it in a second. But anyway, those are the 2 prescription ones that I take. And I've gotten off a ton of prescription drugs. I used to be on fucking painkillers. And I was on the fucking, the one that's supposed to calm you down. Omeprazole, there we go. Yes, Chris, omeprazole. I have to take one of those every day. Yeah, the toker is retired, man. I don't really need it anymore. My wife still got hers, but I put it down. It was activating the heartburn, and this doesn't do it, and this eliminated it. So, and I get just as high on this. Well, so you must have Barrett's syndrome too, Chris, huh? Yeah, that's a weird one. I don't know how I got that one, but you gotta eliminate most of the fat from your diet. I have such a restricted diet. I have to eliminate the fats, and that includes the chocolate, that includes the breads. I mean, it's like it goes on and on. And it's not that I totally eliminate them, but I almost got them eliminated. I've got a pretty fine-tuned diet. The only time I had any side effects from it is when I was smoking joints and when I was smoking the bong heavy every day, because like I said, I got the hiatal hernia, and that when you irritate that, it leans against the esophagus and it opens it up to the bile. So it's fucked up, man. I'll tell you. I still get out there and walk every day, man. I try to walk at least 3 miles a day, drink a lot of water, and yes, the gastro reflux. But like I said earlier, bro, I don't get it unless I smoke. The Toka 2 was giving it to me and smoking the joints. But now that I'm just hitting on the dry herb vape, and then this other shit that I got, I don't know if Mad Chad's still out there, but man, if you could pick this up in like your dispensaries, it's called Distillant in a syringe, and it's truly amazing. Yeah, chocolate. They say chocolate. Avoid that. What would get me would be like having a lot of tomato sauce. I lay off the tomato sauce. Pizza, that's like very, very rare. Maybe one every 3 months or something like that. But you gotta really watch what you're eating. Let's get ready for that co-main event. See, they're dragging this out. They do that. I guess they want to hot sauce, tomato. Yes, Jose. If you have this Barrett syndrome, man, you have to stay off all that good stuff. See, the thing is, you can cheat on it. You can dabble a little bit, but if you start getting the symptoms, then you know you're going too far with it. So if something's there, I'll do like little tastes and stuff like that. Once every 2 weeks, we'll have Chinese food delivered here, and that's high fat content right there. But if I don't smoke, I don't get it so bad. Yeah. Is that Tiafimo up there? Yes, it is. He was supposed to have the fight with Ryan. Let's see what he's going to say about that. The WBA World Welterweight title contender. Rolly is the WBA champion, right? Ryan's WBC. Fucking Ryan, I mean, Tiafimo gets a lot of shots. You got to show us something, man. You had your best day with Lomachenko a long time ago. You didn't go after a rematch with fucking the Australian. Why don't they put him in there with Ryan Garcia? Hey, Big Tex, my brother. Salute, man. Thank you so much for stopping by. We is just sitting here getting ready for that fight that we've been talking about for 17 years to happen in just a little bit, man. Is your DAZN app? No, man, I don't have a DAZN app. I stream this shit, man. I'm on crack stream right now. It's coming in perfect. It's coming in. I don't want to knock on. I don't want to jinx it, but no, it's coming in beautiful. If you want a link, let me know and I'll drop one for you. But you know how I get my links now? I just go on Google and ask them where can I watch the Xander and Boots fight free, and they fucking give it to me. No, this one here's coming in perfect, man. Let me drop this one for you if you guys want to go to it. This I think is the best site going, but you're not just going to get to the fight. You have to you're going to have to follow not directions, but you'll see when you get there because this site's got everything. You just have to go and find the live fights and click that. But this is like the best link I found on the internet as far as boxing, all sports, all movies, all TV shows. Right now I've been watching what's the series? Deadwood. Timmy Oliphant about Deadwood, South Dakota, right after the Custer fucking massacre. It's about like a mining town, and I mean, yeah, I get all the series on there. Watch those, but this is the best site. You'll find yourself on this site all the time. They should almost charge you for month by month to be on this site. But it's got the direct movies. Oh, it's got to be 20 years old, but I never saw it, so it's brand new to me. And it's pretty good too, man. A lot of shit in there, man. Opium, a lot of sex in there, lesbos, everything, man. It's fucking crazy. The new Steven Spielberg. No, I haven't, bro, but it's on there. I'll probably watch it next week. Rice Mills. He's an Englishman. Oh, yeah, okay. He was born in New York, but he resides in Liverpool, which is like kind of opposite of most people. He must have said, fuck USA. And now he lives in Liverpool. But he's only he's ranked 42 in the world, according to the Box Rec fucking algorithm here, out of 2,762 super lightweights. Lance, brother, I thought I saw you in here earlier. There's Anthony, Syracuse. There's Carmelo Anthony shirt on. So this is a showcase for Vargas. If he ends this fight in 3 or 4 rounds, are they going to go right to the main event, or are they going to really drag it out and make us wait? That must be his brother leading the way. Oh, I better shut this up. I'll get in trouble keeping that fucking volume on. Sorry about that, man. Yes, sir, brother. And I appreciate you bopping in here saying hello to me, giving me the view. Make sure you hit that thumbs up. I don't know why, but everybody says it, so I might as well too. Emiliano with the green gloves. This is for some belt, some WBC belt. Let's see. Oh shit, man. Look at the titles they got in the line here. They got the North American Boxing Federation Junior Super Lightweight title. They got the WBC USA Silver Super Lightweight title, and they got the WBO Latino Super Lightweight title. Fucking fees that they get from these, man. No, I missed them, man. I missed the guy popping a beer. I popped a beer today. I haven't had a drink in 20 years, but somebody asked me to open a. Some broad had her nails done down the beach where I was hanging out today and asked me to open a beer for her. How could I not, right? This kid, Bryce Mills, looks tough. Emiliano looks like he's very, very focused. He's got his eye on the prize. Tim Cheatham, one of my favorite judges, the greatest last name for a judge. I guess he must have. He's probably got the North American Boxing Federation Junior Super Lightweight title. No, that's a WBC belt. He's got the WBC Super Lightweight title. Okay, so our man Bryce Mills is defending a belt, and Vargas is defending two belts. Minor league at best, but they still like wearing that leather. They like wearing that hardware when they come to the ring. There's the North American Boxing Federation Junior Super Lightweight title in Vargas's corner. And then let's see, which one is vacant? The WBO Latino Super Lightweight title? No, Vargas has got that too. So we got a lot of hardware on the line here. Is this a 12-rounder or a 10-rounder? What do you think? 3 rounds or what? Is that who that dude is? I hate the Giants anyway, man. I'm a Patriots fan. Bryce Mills looks like a slugger. He's only got 9 knockouts on his record, so he's not a heavy hitter. "22 wins and 9 knockouts, so it's less than half his opponents he's knocked out. On the other hand, Emiliano Vargas, he's got 14 knockouts and 17 victories, undefeated. 22 years old, and here we go, the fight's starting. Vargas fighting southpaw here, which is weird. Oh, good right hand by Mills. Mills moving right in with some straight shots. Oh, Vargas rips him to the body. Oh, Vargas again downstairs. Oh, and Mills nails him with a couple of shots. It's a pretty good fight, man. Pretty good start over here. Mills trying to get him into the corner. Vargas is trying to get him off balance with that southpaw style. I don't know what just happened. Looks like Vargas might have got his hand caught in the corner there. Oh, Vargas with the right hook. Mills gets him against the ropes and opens up with a nice combination. Vargas holds him as they get out, as they get free. Vargas ripping downstairs. Oh, throws the left hand, hooks him to the body and to the head. Oh, power jab, man. He's like I said, he's fighting southpaw, which is very unusual for Vargas. He's got the power in that right hand and just gave him straight right. Mills going downstairs. Neither one of these guys wants to take a backward step. Oh, Vargas with speed, catching him off balance. Vargas being elusive and throwing shots. Where Mills is trying to cut the ring off, Vargas goes underneath him, spins around. Oh, nice 1-2 upstairs by Vargas. Oh, and a straight right hand, straight left hand. Vargas ends that round. Round for Vargas. Vargas was piecing him up towards the end, but Mills looks like a pretty tough opponent. We'll see if he can change that strategy because Vargas was boxing southpaw style. Might have screwed up that plan. He get back to plan B here. Yeah, Vargas land that straight left hand, little elbow in there. Boom. Left cross. Second round underway. Mills moving forward. Both circling each other. Vargas opening up a little bit. Mills trying to land a hook in the straight right hand. Vargas clinches. Referee breaks him apart. Mills moving forward, getting caught with counters by Vargas. Vargas going downstairs, avoiding the headshots. Vargas with a couple of jabs. Oh, Vargas is using that peekaboo style. Both exchanging straight rights. Mills trying to come in. Vargas staying just out of reach. Mills just misses. Good exchanges on the inside. Oh, good shot by Mills. Best shot of the best punch of the fight. Mills landed it. Right hand upstairs. Vargas shook it off. Oh, Vargas nailed him with a straight right hand. Straight left, I'm sorry. He's fighting southpaw once again. Vargas rips downstairs. Another good shot downstairs. Vargas going hard to the body. End of the round. Round for Vargas, but he got some good shots in there. Mills got some good shots. Yeah, Vargas has got the chin, man. Cool breeze, my brother. Boom. That was that shot by Mills, man. That fucking right hand that he landed. Bang. Nailed Vargas square. Vargas ate that right up. Vargas came right back too, man. He landed his share. It was a close round, but Mills might have got that round. Oh, you guys are throwing some heavy shots now. Mills was a good one. Mills sends him back. Fernando lands. Emiliano Vargas lands. Good back and forth action in the third round. Oh, good right hand by Mills. Mills going downstairs and it lands an uppercut. Mills with the jabs. Vargas just misses. Mills going downstairs. Vargas not having too much offense in this round. There goes Vargas opening up. A couple of hooks. Vargas landed. Oh, and Mills lands. Got some good action on the ropes. Mills upstairs. Mills is a live underdog here. He's landing as good as he's getting. He's giving as good as he's getting right now. Mills moving forward. Oh, and he just got nailed with a counterpunch. Down to his knees. Referee picking up the count at 4. Click a flash knockdown. We'll see if it lingers. Hey, Charles D, my brother. Salute, my man. Emiliano going to take advantage of that. Nope, the end of the round. 2-point round for Vargas that time. It was a close fight, man. He just pulled ahead by a round in that one. He got knocked down. Let's see that again. Let's see that knockdown again. We started off with a hook to the body. On. Kind of look like he got him off balance here. Let's see that one more time. Yeah, that wasn't a knockdown. He kind of cuffed him behind the head when he was off balance. You should look at that one again in slow motion. Not a knockdown, but it's going to give him a 2-point round. Bryce moving forward at the beginning of this round. Oh, he got Vargas with a nice right hand. Moving forward again. Vargas is on his back foot. Vargas has a smile on his face. Oh, dropped him again. Look like a straight right hand. Put him on the seat of his pants. Knows he's fucked up now. You can see he doesn't have his legs underneath him. See if Emiliano's going to finish him off. Oh yeah, he's got him. He's got him in all kind of trouble. Referee's going to stop this fight in just a second. That's it. Referee's seen enough. Fight's over. Emiliano Vargas, very impressive. It's a 3rd or 4th round knockout. TKO. Time to make some noise at 140. We just saw Teofimo Lopez in the audience screaming for a fight. That'll be a nice fight right there. But now we are literally minutes away from the main event, the fight we've been hoping for, the fight that everybody's talking about. Let's see. Take a quick look at my poll that I put up a little while ago. See if anybody's voted on it. No, that's not what I want. See if anybody's voted. We can't have that talking going on there. Let's see, man. We'll keep the poll at that a little bit longer, but right now Boots is up 48% to 39%. And 11% said it still might be a draw. So we'll leave that up. We'll leave that up in there. Now that was a pretty clear stoppage. He was gonna fuck him up. Yeah, the ref definitely he didn't make it look pretty, but I think the stoppage was kind of correct. We'll see it again. Oh yeah, look at that, man. He walked right into a straight left hand, and that's the hardest punch you can get hit with when you walk into a shot like that. Boom. Whew. Took his feet right out from underneath him. Charles D, that's a safe bet. I think that's what the consensus is saying. Boots, 8th round or over. I don't know what the over-under is. We'll have to check it out. Yeah, he was beating him up. That referee had to stop that one. He was beginning to pummel that head. Boom. Just unanswered shots. It's 3, 4. I mean, he's still throwing shots, but yeah, the referee did fuck it up with that stoppage. He should have just let him go at it, let him finish it off himself. Let's see what the over-under is. What's the over-under for the Jaron Boots Ennis fight?
No, the reason Jaron Boots Ennis had to shave his beard wasn't because of a Honda's fault.
What is the over-under bet in the Boots Ennis fight?
The over-under for the total rounds in the Jaron Boots Ennis versus Xander Zayas fight is set at 11.5 rounds.
Wow. 11.5 rounds is the over-under. So that's, they're expecting Zayas to last almost a whole fight. Canelo and Belly. And Canelo's not the big favorite in that fight either. Yep, 11.5 rounds, man. Emiliano looks like he's ready for a title. I mean, head and shoulders above these journeymen that he's been fighting. Get him in there with one of the big money fighters at 140. It's loaded with talent. Let him fight Gary Antoine Russell. One thing I liked about Russell said I read an article by him. He says something I said years ago when I get knocked by it all the time. He said Stevenson and Devin, that's a bore fight. That's a boring fight. And that's what fucking Gary Anton Russell said. He says, boring fight, a stalemate. Those are the kind of fights that you say, shit, I stayed awake all night long to watch that fucking thing. We are getting ready for the main event now. They're going to have the little talking to Vargas. You know he's going to say all the right things. Yes, I'm ready to up the competition. As soon as my father says it, we have a title fight. And blah, 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 blah. I mean, you got Oshaki Foster. You got a ton of hot fights at that weight class. Hey, he's not ready for him. Get him in there though. Get him in there. See what he says he's ready for. Does Russell have a belt at 140? There's so many of them out there, I can't keep track of all the fighters that got belts today. Yeah, he's saying all the right things. Who's he gonna fight though? That's what we want to know. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got at 140. Of course, we've got Shakur, Keyshawn Davis, Dalton Smith, Russell, Tiafimo, Ernesto Mercado, Subriel Matias. I mean, there's some better fights that he's fighting now. There's some big fights to be made. Well, he definitely needs to up the competition. A lot of fighters in here I've never heard of, but there's a lot of them that fights could be made. Abduliev, Adam Azim, Probably be a huge fight in the UK. A lot of undefeated fighters in the 140. Let's go, Emiliano. Time for you to cut your teeth. Time for you to show us what you've got. Get rid of these minor league belts. Big Pops, he knows. So what do you figure, Charles D? Is he going to get one of the vacant titles? My man Trick Nolte's in the Barclays Center. Miles Bailey, my bro, he's up there too. My man Leon Muhammad, one of my favorite guys in boxing. In fact, I couldn't. His birthday it just passed, and his phone has been disconnected, so I couldn't get in touch with him. And I called some of his friends, and none of them have seen him. And this guy, he just turned 84, so that's a healthy age. And and it's weird because he told me he was going to be at ringside, and he always says, "Oh, come down, we'll sit at ringside." He's an old Top Rank loves Leon Muhammad. But anyway, I haven't heard anything from the guy in about maybe a month and a half now. Maybe a month. And weird, But he was all psyched for this fight. He knows the Ennis camp. Very, very tight knit with Bob Arum and Top Rank. That wasn't a bad fight. And now we should get the main event by 11 o'clock. That would be great. That means I'll actually get to bed before midnight, maybe. I don't know. Depends if this fight's going to get me going and won't be able to sleep. Let's get it. Let's get this fight on there, man. Is that guy, what's his name? Rick Rhino or something like that? Rick Reno. I think he's an executive at Ring Magazine. But here we go, man. Main event time. Yeah, we will close the poll. Bring it up. We're getting ready for the main event, and we'll see the results of the poll. Boots by 48%. Xander's still got a lot of fans out there, man. And 13% say it's a draw. We had 23 votes. Let's go to the back rooms and let's show the fighters get warmed up. They're going to show the highlights. And what, like this first knockdown behind the head, that one right there was like a push. This poor kid comes over from England and he gets the raw end of the deal. That right there, that straight right hand really knocked him down. Looks like it hurt him. But boom. Emiliano's hands were fast and accurate. And it was only going to be a matter of time, but still, when the referee has to be a part of the fight like that, that's when it's like enough with the ref, and then stay away. You don't need to come that close. Don't knock these guys down. He was outlanded almost 3-1. Well, we haven't had any upsets on the card yet. Do we think we'll have one in the main event? Hasn't been anybody outside blowing any fireworks off. Either the cops must have told them to knock it off, or they blew their load early. And we're not seeing any. We're not hearing any booms out there. The cops might have told them, lock it up, man. It's too early for these things around here. It's a tough sport. They had the king of the ring today. What's that guy's name? Something Feeney, the big black guy, the guy that beat Brock Lesnar. Got a crazy name, but anyway, he beat Jey Uso in the final. Became king of the ring. I cannot believe that they let fucking Sami Zayn become the world champion. The guy that looks like a fucking, he looks like a hobo, looks like a bum. Even his finishing move, that haluva kick, man, something that could never be used in a real fight. And they made him the world heavyweight champion today, WWE champion. Osmos, yup. Almost Femi. But he won the King of the Ring. I didn't believe it was live. I was just going through the freaking YouTube, and I saw somebody doing a King of the Ring show. I said, "What? What are they? They're talking about it." Boom. I don't know how long Sami Zayn's going to be the champ for. He's not world championship material. What was funny is they had the women wrestlers there, and they have to dress them up in these pantsuits. Like they got to have their freaking necklines up to here, long sleeves. I mean, full sweatpants, not sweatpants, but they almost like pink pants. It was really, really fucking weird. I mean, it took all the mystique out of women's wrestling. And that was the afternoon shit that I was watching. And it was live from Saudi Arabia. They had all the prince's royal family at ringside, all the robes. And who really wants to go to Saudi Arabia now to work? No, man. I guess them wrestlers. You don't see the fights like we used to see in Saudi. But here we go, man. We see Zayas warming up. Is that Ismail Salas? That's not Salas. Is it? Nah. You got a little trainer. He's doing some mitt work before the fight starts, breaking a sweat, loosening up those hands. This is going to be good. Hey, brother Cornbread, what's happening, my man? You just get out of work, brother? The fight's just getting ready to start. The fight that we've been talking about on here for months and months and months. Bushaki Foster's talking to Chris Mannix at ringside. This is an event, Cornbread. For us boxing fans, this is like Easter Sunday Mass over here. This is do not miss this. If you're a freaking Catholic, if you're a boxing fan, this is probably the biggest fight we've had Oh man, in a long time. They said it about every fight, but this is truly huge. Jerron Boots Ennis, man, right out of your neck of the woods. He's a Philly fighter. Supposed to be the next greatest thing happening. Supposed to be the Sugar Ray Robinson, the Carlos Monzon, all rolled up into one. But he hasn't proven anything yet. And this is the proving round. And he's taking on an undefeated, unified titleist. And man, I'm excited. Oh, you're on your way home. All right. Good. Get on that public transportation. Take that loser cruiser. Make sure everybody's cool. Make sure you're well aware of your surroundings. I want to go to the Hall of Fame in Atlantic City. It's in September, and I want to take a freaking bus if I could from Providence right there, because I'm sure it's right at the Hard Rock Hotel, right in the Atlantic City, right in the on the boardwalk. They got to have a bus fare from city to city there. That would be great. I hate driving, man. And if I go, I have to bring my wife because she helps me get dressed. My arthritis, man, I'm not good. I'm not good on my own. So I figure instead of driving and listening to her, I could just put the headphones on, get on a bus, and make it there. We'll see. We still got a couple of months to plan that one, but it's always a good show, man. The Atlantic City Boxing Hall of Fame. All these legends go there, and it's not like the International Boxing Hall of Fame where you're behind ropes and stuff like that. You're behind different fences. This is a hands-on experience. You get right down there and mingle with them champions. And yes, the Atlantic City Hall of Fame. It's truly it's probably the second biggest one, aside from the international. But man, I hate the way they kill this fucking time. We're here to see a fight, not to listen to you cats. Yeah, we've already talked about Alexander Zayas now for months and months, and every boxing room you go in there, they're talking about it. It's ridiculous. Enough talk. We don't want to see any more of this shit. No excuses. No bravado, no nothing. Just get in that ring and prove this fight. Once again, this deadly little weapon of mine, this dry herb vapors, cooking up some papaya punch as we highly anticipate the opening of this. See, this would have been one of the fights, like I was telling you cats, back in the day when I was out all the time, when there was fights like this, there would be an event. Like we'd go out to dinner, we'd do it up, man. We'd do it up with the cigars, after dinner, the brandies, the Cavaziers, appetizers, steaks, whatever it may be. But it was an event, a celebration. And this right here, I got that same feeling. Not that I did anything like that tonight, didn't go anywhere or anything, but this is the kind of fight where, man, something big is going to happen. Get better. This better not be a ball fetch. Zayas has already got 2 strikes against him. They keep showing Zayas dressing room. They're not showing Boots. He's getting that sweat going. Karen gave fucking Boots hell for 2 fights. Hey, my brother Kazi, man, salute day. Who you got, Kazi? You got Xander Zayas pulling the upset of the century. Imagine if Boots is just his height. Because everybody that I hear that praises him it's all from gym fighting. It's all from what he did in the gym, how he went this 30-hour session, didn't even have a drink of water. And he's in there, the first one in there, the last one out of there. Now you're in actual combat. Big difference here. Big difference. I knew it, Kazi. A lot of sediment for Xander in here. No, I missed that one. The Americanos. I'm not into I'm not into it that much, Bulbous, but I do know the Americanos, and then they got Chad Gable in there with them. But no, did they do it? They do a match today. They only caught the Fimo. I started watching it when it was the final for the King of the Ring. You know, they had a King of the Ring in Rhode Island. I think it was back in, I think it was 89, maybe 90, 91, but it was at the Providence Civic Center. And Bret Hart ended up winning it. It was good, too. Everybody was there, man. It was like, Haku was there. Fucking the Road Warriors were there. The British Bulldogs. It was huge, man. It was a Saturday afternoon. Me and my girl saw that. Went up to Federal Hill and shit, but it was awesome, man. The King of the Ring at the Providence Civic Center. Get this fight started. The fighters are ready. The fans are ready. Are you ready? Get my man David Diamante up there. We're ready. Who's that dude with the tattoos on his head? Is he a former fighter? Oh, okay. That's Malik. Somebody told me he knows a lot about boxing. He's that guy that took that dive. All right, man. We've been waiting for this sucker to start. All the bullshit, all the talking's over. We'll finally get some new topics in these boxing chat rooms, man. I saw Mosey talking to Marco. You know Marco, the dude that he has the open panels all the time. He was at the weigh-in, and then he was talking to Mosey in the fucking in the crowd, and Mosey's telling him he's got Boo Boo Andrade as his chief sparring partner, and Boo Boo's going all out, and he's making Boo Boo look fucking sick. And Boo Boo's got a fight coming up. He's making a return. I think it's the middle of July at Foxwood Casinos. Do we really want to hear any more? I'm tired of already. Tired of it already. Malik Scott. Me too, Bulbous. I think the only chance Zayas has is to go out there and rough him up. There's no way he's going to win a chess match. You know, Boots Ennis is, if one thing, he's talented, but can he get in there and brawl? That's what Zayas got to do. He's a naturally bigger fighter, naturally younger. Got to use those advantages, man. Mug him. Boots had to cut his beard. They said the shock absorbing gave him an unfair advantage. Sergio, the Latin Snake. Who did he have that fight with in Madison Square Garden? He broke his leg and they had to stop the fight, and then he came back and got beat. I can't think of the guy's name, but he was a pretty hot middleweight. He fought Derevchenko and Triple G. Derevchenko's he's coming back. He's fighting Jalil Tucker. Jalil Hackett, rather. I don't know where they're pulling this guy up from, but Hackett's moving up 2 weight divisions and fighting a middleweight. But he's fighting an ancient middleweight. So I don't think there's much risk involved in that fight. Atuma Herjavec. That's going to be a good fight. We got to wait about 2 months for that sucker to happen. 8 weeks away. All these fights are down the road. Joshua and Pranger is the closest one, but there's still anything coming up in the next few weeks, or is it going to be dead? Still bullshit. They're going to make us wait till 11:30 over here. Why? It's late on the West Coast now. It's prime time. It's what? 8:15? Perfect. Let's see what's coming up in the near future. Yeah, this is in New York for sure. This is at Barclays. Let's see. See what's coming up in the next week or so. See, the 28th. Valenzuela. That's tomorrow. We gotta fight tomorrow, man. Jose Valenzuela and Edward De Los Santos rematch. That's cool for Sunday night. Everybody's a soccer expert now, and people in Americans who never watched a game of soccer in their life, like me included, they're all soccer experts around now. It's awesome to have these things at our disposal, though, huh, Sackley Bulb? Get fucking a fight on one stream, your favorite sport on the other, and me on the other. How could you ever have that back in any other time? My man, Terrible Tim Witherspoon. Wow. I'll have to talk to him tomorrow. I hope he's watching this fight, because this is going to be good. We are just getting ready waiting for this main event to start. Yeah, West Coast you get. Well, I mean, this isn't bad. I mean, this is like a little bit late, but not super late. But yeah, West Coast has the advantage. But then again, when we get those fights from the UK that start, 3 o'clock to 5, it's only noontime over there. So a little bit early over there for those the fights from the UK. They're perfect for us. That 5 o'clock start time is unbelievable. Yeah, wasn't England playing Panama today? I think I heard that. 4th of July, we got that card, Abdullah Mason and Albert Bell. I got to give Albert Bell credit, man, stepping in there like that, short notice for a world title. Oh, my stream just went back and forth, but it came back on again. So this that link I gave you guys a little while ago, that's a great link for fights, man. It went out, came back on again. So, like I said earlier, man, Saturday, July 4th, next weekend, the big fights from Cleveland, Ohio, Shushu Carrington, Renee Palacios. We've seen Palacios before. Tiger Johnson against Christopher Guerrero. I don't know Christopher Guerrero. But a big old cookout in Cleveland, Ohio, man. They were talking about the fighters coming out of Cleveland. Back in the day, Cleveland had a lot of, you get Aaron Pryor, the Boom Boom Mancini, you had Helmer Kenty. You had a lot of fighters. Harry Arroyo. Was Helmer Kenty? I think he was out of Conk, out of Detroit. Harry Arroyo was out of Ohio. Then you had Tony Tubbs. Who can forget Adrian Broner? But a lot of big names. And then you get that Don King had his camp in Ohio, Warren, Ohio. Ernie Shavers, Ohio. And the 4th of July, I guess that's an evening. I was hoping it would be an afternoon fight, but they have a cookout and a fight at the same time. There goes Carrington. There goes Boots is warming up now too, man. Come on, get these guys in the ring. Why would they just want to kill time like this? What's the purpose of it? Somebody out there tell me. Okay, next Saturday, Moscow, Russia. Mirat Gassiev and Tony Yoka. Now, Gassiev, that's the fucking WBA regular, right? Yeah, he's fighting Tony Yoka, and that's in Moscow. So that'll be on in the afternoon, because I watched fights from Moscow before. And then there's some other. Joe Joyce is on the card, too, against somebody named Adam Suskalov. Selenskyov. Atram Selenskyov. Let's see who that is. Let's see. Is he undefeated from Russia? 14-0, 9 knockouts. I guess they're bringing old Slow Joyce up there for a slaughter. I'd hate to see it. But you never know. You got an old veteran like Joe Joyce. Slow as molasses, but power. I always liked Joe Joyce. He got screwed, man. He should have got a title shot. After he knocked out Parker and Daniel Dubois, I mean, he was the #1 contender, and he got screwed. Then he got destroyed by Zhili Zhang twice, and just never the same. But for a while there, Joe Joyce was a hot fighter. And he's going to be on that card, so I guess boxing's not dead. There's still some good shit coming on. See, Sunday you got a fight on DAZN. A bunch of women here, Megan Redstall, Macy Rose Courtney. They're from England, flyweights. I don't know any of these lady fighters, man. And then the following week, Diego Pacheco and Emmanuel Alim. Andy Cruz. Andy was supposed to fight Albert Lee. Albert Lee's out, so who's Andy Cruz going to fight? And then the following week, we go to Riyadh for the Joshua fight. That same day, Errol Spence Jr. is taking on Tim Tszyu, and I know that's going to be on our prime time. Charlo's on that card too, Stephen Fulton. Yeah, but there's some decent boxing coming out in the next few weeks, man. It's not like we're going to have a drought until we see the Atuma fight. We got boxing every week like usual here, man. It's gonna be one of them kind of summers where they're gonna say, "How come Bruce Gas isn't at the cookout? Yeah, he's home watching boxing." I got one friend of mine in the neighborhood. She has a cookout. I think it's August 8th. And I don't see anything pressing on that day. I do like to make the scene at some of these summertime parties, but man, boxing, it's a job when you love this fighting so much where you just kind of blow off affairs to stay home and watch boxing. That's the sickness we have. Yeah, Friday dragging this to 11:30, so it's like 45 minutes. They could have had this fight on. They could have had the East Coast all sent off to packing to bed. Nope, they're just going to drag this on endlessly. For what? This isn't like a, hey, brother G5, man, my man, salute. It's Amanda Serrano at ringside. It's not like this is a network where they got to do things at time constraints. Yeah, Teofimo, we've seen you already. You just go fight Ryan like you're supposed to. Entertain us, brother. Entertain us. I don't know who that is. Devin's there. Debo's at ringside. Is that the linebacker right there? I wish they put the names on some of these people because I don't know who half of them are. Probably a soccer fan. Mark Wahlberg. Damn, I might have to pull out another bud. Who you got, G5? They say the best, if you're betting, the best bet on this, the best bet is a 16.5 to 1 for the draw. I don't know what the proposition bets are. You go to live betting, you can see them. But I'm going to say the majority of people, I think they're going to be right, man. Boots Ennis, he looks mad. He looks focused. They made him cut that beard. If you're going to get to throw those wide shots, those power, he's a devastating power puncher where Zayas is not. Let's pull out another bud for this fight. Let's see. Runts, no. Jokers, there we go. What a smell. We're not going to need a lot because we're pretty stoned. Just maybe a little noogie here. Just enough for a couple of bowls. Get this boxing started. Get this fight on. And let's go, man. You're in New York City, the city that never sleeps. Those fireworks went off quick, huh? Let me move that. Not seeing bombs anymore. We'll close the window. Yeah, here we go. We're getting ready, man. The knockout percentage goes with Boots Ennis, 88.5%. Zayas got a 56.2%. And most people think this fight is going to end on a knockout. That's the. I had these crows knocking on my door today. I swear to God, they're out there. My wife feeds them. She throws them peanuts, and they're out there crowing. Oh, and they're flying on my door. They're knocking on my door. I thought it was a big. They did it like 3 times. I thought it was a person out there. I'm like, holy shit! My dog is barking. The fucking crows trying to come in the house. They are smart. All right, man. Here we go. Let's get this bowl packed. I don't know how much higher I could get because I am blasted, man. I did that distillate from the syringe, did the oral blast of that, and I've been smoking this. Not smoking. Gotta correct myself. Dry vaping this fine herb all evening here. And there goes Jerron Boots Ennis, the challenger, making his way down to the ringside. I'm surprised they're treating him as a challenger. I saw a fight last week. I can't remember what it was, but the champion was the B-side, and he got treated like it too, man. He was the first fighter in the ring. Let's see, what fight was that? You'll understand when you get old. There's so much in your head. It's so hard to gain new stuff because you got so much old stuff in there. But yeah, man, sometimes the champion doesn't get the respect they're due, but it's good to see they're doing it with Zayas here, giving them a fight that they didn't do it with the Larry Holmes and Jerry Cooney fight. Larry was the champion. He was the last fucking guy announced. The first guy announced. And it was just weird, It was blatant. But they're not doing that now. They're making sure the champion gets his due respect. You got that crazy-ass David Diamante. Here we go. Here comes he's got a rapper behind him. Got the Puerto Rican flag. Who will win? 41 to 59%. So it's not like it's a blowout by any means, not by the fans, but are they betting with their hearts or with their heads? That is the question. Has Jerron Boots Ennis proven himself? People act like he's the second coming of Roberto Duran, Marvin Hagler, Sugar Ray Leonard, and Thomas Hearns all rolled into one. And Zayas is the sacrificial lamb. And here we go, man. It's time. They're both in the ring. The fight is hot in the ring. All right, Kazi. Look at that. How many people can the how many people does the Barclays Center hold? Let's ask our friend Google. How many people does the Barclays Center hold for a boxing match?
The Barclays Center holds about 16,000 people for standard boxing matches. For major championship fights, that number can increase to around 19,000 with floor seating.
How many people are at the Barclays Center tonight for the Boots Ennis Alexander Zayas fight?
The Xander Zayas versus Ennis fight at the Barclays Center tonight had a capacity crowd, with roughly 16,000 fans in attendance. This surpassed the Haney versus Garcia fight, which had over
16,000 fans in attendance. Haney Garcia was there, but only had 11,000. They're singing the Puerto Rican national anthem. They're going wild with that, with that Puerto Rican national anthem. It's like Ray Leonard when he had fucking Ray Charles singing America the Beautiful. He says it got him so pumped up. You never know, Kazi. And like I stated earlier, what has Boots proven? This is proving ground right here. This is where he's going to show if he can walk on water, if he is the great Geron Boots Ennis, or is he going to be also ran? Here we go. We got a dude. Never mind. Is that his name? I never heard of him. He's singing the national anthem. We'll see what kind of a job he's doing on a very difficult song to sing. Oh, you got the voice. Let's see if he hits that note. Let's see if he hits the note. That was an awesome rendition to Star Spangled Banner. Wish we could have played it loud, but you got the general drift, man. This dude, unbelievable, almost like an Aaron Neville version. Now they make the announcements. In the corner to my left, weighing 153.4 pounds, out of Bayonne, Puerto Rico, making his residence in New York City. They introduced the challenger first. What has he got? A WBO and a WBA belt? Yep, WBA and WBO. You still got the IBF and the WBC. Fondora's got the WBC. Who's got the IBF? The Englishman, right? The guy that beat Mercadali off. Or you know where I'm going with that. Man, the belts are all over the place in this division, man. Boots has got a chance to unify. Got to win this one first. Harvey Dock, one of the best referees out there. David Diamante with Are You Ready? He's a funny guy. Huge crowd. Ennis looks cool as a cucumber in there, man. Let's go, let's go, let's go, man. Past 11:30. And see, I still wake up at 7 o'clock in the morning, so it's like I lose sleep. And I really hate taking naps. I don't like them. I feel better when I do take them, but I just takes a while, and it's like I don't like naps. So I'll be dragging ass tomorrow, get a good night's sleep on Sunday night, try to get an extra hour. Well, I doubt it, but anyway, this is more important than an hour's sleep right here. Now the throat's getting a little dry. I'm doing the dry vaping, I guess. I'm not a pound for pound guy, Kazi, man. That term is so overused. Oh, me too, De Niro, man. I mean, I want to see the best fight that they could possibly have. I don't care who wins this fight. I mean, it's like just from everything I hear about Boots and everything I've seen so far with him, I just think he's the better fighter. But I mean, he's fighting a unified champion right here. Look at this kid, 23 years old. He's going crazy over here. And the throat was just a little bit dry. The water did it. It's definitely a Xander crowd, man. That's why if you get an upset here, it's going to be like the fucking Andy Ruiz and fucking AJ Wilder, AJ Joshua, Anthony Joshua fight. And that was in Madison Square Garden too, I believe, right? That wasn't in the Barclays. That was at the Garden. That was kind of when I started going on YouTube, right about during that fight. That was quite a few years ago. That was just when I discovered YouTube boxing. It was so much different than it is now. It was way better. But here we go, man. Here comes the start of the fight. Both of these guys in center ring. Nobody taking a backward step. Ennis pumping out the jab. Xander Zayas trying to. Xander Zayas, so you can see, Ennis has got tremendous speed. Zayas going downstairs, shooting the right hand. Zayas trying to counter him. Boots is boxing from a distance, but he's putting a little extra on those punches. He's trying to catch Xander on the outside. Xander just moving straight forward, workmanlike. Trying to counter. Oh, and he just got nailed with a straight right hand. Boots going hooking downstairs, shooting that straight left. Referee tells him to keep him up. Boots is circling, man. You can tell he's got that position set up for the shoulder roll. He's trying to bounce off with a counter off the ropes. And he's using that famous Philly shell. Xander trying to counter him. Boots quick hands. Already dropped Xander. Dropped him with the third punch in that 3-punch combination. They're only in the first round, and Xander's already just coming off the ground. Let's see if that was a flash knockdown. I don't think so. I think Boots is just showing how good he is in this fight. Boots on the outside. He's not rushing. Not rushing in. He's just coming from all angles. A lot of head movement, shoulder movement. Oh, big freaking left hand. Another left hand. Xander's in trouble. This is going to be like when Mike Tyson took that title against Trevor Berbick for the first belt. They're really working on Xander in that corner. They got to have a plan B. He's getting beaten to the punch. He's fighting a very, very talented southpaw. And that was a 2-point round to start the fight. Let's see if there's any ill effects when he comes out for the next round. Or if he got caught cold. That's it, De Niro. Oh, let's see that knockdown. Boom. Looked like he caught him with a 3-punch combination. One to the head and one to the body to knock him down. Oh. Hit him with about four or five punches in rapid session. He can't miss the chin of Xander Zayas right now. Here we go for the start of round 2. And Boots is moving in, man. He's moving in like he's got the killer instinct is what we want to see now. That's what those great fighters had. Sugar Ray Leonard, he hurt you. He looked at you like a hawk looks at its prey. You ain't going nowhere. And I've seen them do that before. They get that look in their eye. And his Boots got that. Looks like he does. He's not getting crazy, but he's not doing anything but going on some serious offense right now. Zayas looks totally outclassed so far. Oh, he's getting in those exchanges and he's coming out on the short end. Boots is chasing him around. He's on the back foot. Oh, and he gets nailed with a 3-punch combination. It's like the class evidence is just so evident. The levels in this fight right now. Zayas is not throwing punches. He's just kind of keeping his guard up and staying out of range, reaching for the body downstairs. He's been tagged quite a bit already. Oof. Ennis tried a huge overhand left. Just missed. Zayas with a right hand. Zayas is going to make it ugly, like he just did there. He's got to go for those. Grab that head. Push him into the corner. Boots is using boxing perfection, man. He's just eyeing his shots. He's looking for openings. Zayas has got to rough him up. Zayas has got to caution to the wind, or you're going to get picked apart like the Thanksgiving turkey. Oh, he just got nailed again with a combination. Zayas has got to fight him like George Chuvalo. Does he have the chin like George Chuvalo? He's got to mug him. Don't box him. Stay on the inside. You got to put his head on Boots' chest. He's got to freaking. He's got to rumble. Boots doesn't even sit between rounds. He stands between rounds. Bozy telling him what to do. His punches are just landing on the chin of Zayas. Every one of those punches, he's feeling them down to his toes. Zayas standing right in front of him. Xander looks like he's just trying to aim with that left hand. Looks like he's trying to. Oof, just missed it. Zayas trying upstairs with a combo. He's got to make it dirty. He's got to freaking get inside those punches. Oh, just got nailed with that left hand. Ennis fighting that Philly style, man. Two to nothing, easy, Boots. Oh, did Xander hurt him? Did he catch him? Oh, there we go. Xander getting a couple of shots in there. There we go. He's making a brawl out of it. Pushing him away. Referee's telling him, hey, that's the way it goes. Just don't do it so blatant next time. But that's the way he's gonna win it. That's the way he's gonna score points. He's gonna make a fucking brawl out of it. He's got to get ugly. He just had his moment of glory there, keeping it up, and he's doing it again now. Going downstairs, make it real uncomfortable for Ennis. You got to fight him like nobody's fought him, and that's tough to do. He's got a lot of power, but he's looking good in this round. That was a pretty interesting round, man. I might tend to call that one for Zayas. You got that one, Kazi. That one looked good, man. That's what he's got to do. I thought Xander had him all figured. I thought Boots had him all figured out, but nope, he went back to his corner. They must have told him what I was saying. Fuck the boxing. Get in there and fight him. Oh, Ennis trying to move fast to catch him in this round. Zayas got to fight fire with fire. There he goes, man, making it rough for him. Hitting him in the hips, hitting him anywhere you can hit him. Boots doesn't like it down there. Hey, Boots is trying to when you don't like it in the body, you go to the body. Oh, here we go. Both land good shots. Oh, Boots lands. Boots, good defensive skills. Zayas trying to land. Boots is trying to use all his defensive skills, using that Philly shell, the shoulder roll. Oh, and Xander nails him. Boots fires back. Oh, Boots nails Xander. Xander comes back. Rock'em sock'em robots going on. Wow, what a fight we have here. Unbelievable. I thought it was going to be over early, man. I thought Boots had him hurt, had him figured out. Xander showed a hell of a lot of heart. He's coming back, and he's back in this fight. Xander leaps forward with that left hook. Boots lands a counter right. Boom, both of them going downstairs. Boots trying to psych him out with some fancy shit in the outside. Hits him with a beautiful combination upstairs. Xander with a nice right hand. That's your best punch against southpaws is that straight right hand. You just clipped him with it that time. Ooh, toe to toe in the middle of the ring. Boots trying to move inside. Nice counter work by Xander. Xander going downstairs and upstairs. End of the round. That was those are tough rounds, man. Those are tough rounds to score. Both of them scored. Depends on what you like. But we've got Leonard versus Hagler, Sackler Blow says. Oof. Yep, some beautiful shots on the inside by Xander. Wow, you really see him in slow motion, huh? But Boots tattooing him. And these guys are fucking banging each other. Here we are in the fifth round. Boots trying to use his superior athleticism, pulling a little Roy Jones in there. But Xander is like jumping around, landing hooks, just doing unorthodox shit, trying to get inside. And when he does, he usually lands his uppercuts and that nice straight right hand that's easy to land on lefties. Boom. That Vander grabs him by the head. That's the way to do it, man. You know, keep it ugly. Keep your head on his chest. Bang that body. Boom. Nice right hand by Xander. Good shots by both of these guys in the center ring. Oh! Xander just goes down. 6, 7, 8, 9. He's up at the count of 9. Harvey Doc wiping his gloves off. Boots going in for the kill. Boots is trying to finish him off. Xander trying to tough it out. Maybe catch Boots in the middle of one of those shots. He's got to hold on. He's got another minute to hold on. Xander maybe punching himself out. Boots may be punching himself out. Oh, he nails Xander again with a 1-2. Xander's on his heels. Referees take a close look at it. Xander's got to keep punching. Can't stop punching, man. They stop and fight early around here. New York, they do that. Don't let them hit you, bro. Jump on them. Don't be a punching bag. They'll stop this fight. You got 15 seconds. Last this round, man. Come on. Come on, Z, man. Oh, you got nailed with a big fucking straight left hand. He's all fucked up. He's trying to dance, trying to last the round, and he gets kissed before the round's end, man. Whew. Nobody cares about soccer in here. No, the whole world cares about. The whole world's a huge soccer fans now, man. Let's see, man. Xander needs body work. Xander needs body work. Boom. The making of a classic. Smart. Yep, Xander went down hard in this fight. He knew who he was at all times. He waited till the ref caught 9. He's lucky he had his wits about him. I've seen fight. I saw Jerry Corey lose a fight like that in Madison Square Garden. He thought he just misplaced the referee's count. So that's tough. Downs. The referee's looking at him. He's coming out again. Here we go, man. 23-year-old kid, youth on his side. As Boots punched himself out. Boots trying to cut the ring off. He doesn't want him to dance around so much. And slow off those feet, off those 23-year-old legs. Xander hasn't thrown any punches in this round. Boots is kind of keeping him on the outside, peppering him with the jab, with the combo. A little bit of a cough, not much though. A little bit of hatu, but just nothing like the bong. The bong was the congestion city. This thing is nothing. The high is comparable. It's not better. Oh, there we go. They're just exchanging 1-2s in the center ring right now. Ennis is moving forward. He's got Xander on his back foot. Xander's holding on. I think Xander needs a round to clear his head. Oh, and he gets nailed with a left cross. Oh, my. Zayas trying to survive. Oh, Boots has nailed him again in that corner. Boots is trying, looks like he's stalking him down. Zayas is on the back foot, retreating. He's trying to survive the round, clear his head up. Every time Xander moves his hands, he gets counted bad. He's really, he's going to be gun shy. He keeps getting hit like that with those counters. But like I said earlier, I think he needed that round to survive. Boots definitely respect my man. He's top-notch fighter, class fighter. Well, let's see, man. Xander might come back. He might get his second win. We'll see what kind of a condition he's in. He has managed to make Boots look a little wobbly when he hit him, make him look a little bit off his beaten path. But yeah, 4-2, that's about right. There we go. Just the start of round 6. Start of round 7. Looks like Boots looks like he's trying to lull him into an exchange. Oh, Boots downstairs and upstairs. Oh, he's countering Xander. Every time Xander throws his shots, Xander's getting beat up now, man. Boots going to town. Boots landing that straight left at will. Boom, boom. There's number 2. Going downstairs. Oh, Boots with a combination. puts Xander back on his heels. Boots is going for the kill. Xander's down, takes a knee. Count is 5. That's it. His corner's seen enough. Victory. TKO. Jerron Boots Ennis. Good stuff, man. It's over. It was a good scrap. He's right, man. The difference was the class of Ennis just fucking outshone it, man. He just looked so fucking. He looked peak. Now, let's see him and Virgil Ortiz get that fucking long-awaited match. We got to see Virgil come back. That's 2 belts. I got a feeling Xander Zayas will be back. You know, he got schooled. He got knocked out, but he's on his feet. He's 23 years old. He's got a chance to come back. Right now, just go home and rest. Think about that nice cash you made and see if the fire is in your heart. Fans are giving Zayas his due. Eddie Hearn's good fight, man. I mean, man, he gave us a fucking great show, but you fought one of the best. What's going to be next for Boots Ennis? That would be the poll, huh? Definitely, man. You got him number 9 pound for pound, huh? Yeah, look at those shots, man. Send him to a knee. And that's all she wrote. So the new unified 154-pound champion, Jerron Boots Ennis, we saw it. Everybody was talking about it. We'll be talking about it for sure all week long. Fundora ain't no Xander. That's going to be a fight we're all going to want to see, man. That is the fucking fight that this should be made right there. Should be a DQ. Well, the victory. It's midnight, man. I've been on here for 3 hours. Thank you all for coming in. Eyes out of here, man. Peace, love. Later.